Hey guys, welcome back to the Blade Bloodhound. Tonight we're going to talk about a knife. So I'm a little behind on these, but this one actually was one I won as well. Sounds kind of weird, one I won, but it is a knife I won. How about that? It sounds a little better. I won this one from Bubba's EDC. I don't know if y'all checked out Bubba, but y'all need to. He's a cool guy. You need to check him out if you hadn't. He's got some cool knives. Really, really nice guy. He's a Georgia boy like myself, and when he hit 500 subscribers, he had a little giveaway, which I won. I mean, heck, I've never been this lucky, but I have had a couple of wins. This one I got back a while back, but I'm just now getting to the video and wanted to give him a little shout out, talk about this knife. But before we go into the knife, I actually got another little mail call, so we're just gonna make another shout out video. Now this one came from Clark's Kentucky Knives. So we're gonna go through what's in here. And he sent a few things. I'll have to tell y'all the story about that. Now my mom collects crosses, so she's into crosses, and I knew that he did a lot of stuff with crosses, and we had talked. And anyway, I reached out to him and asked him, hey, if can I buy some crosses from you, or a cross for my mother? And she has been sick lately, so I said, hey, if I can get a cross for her, she likes them, it'd be great. Anyway, he's a super nice guy. He's like, hey, are you married? And I said, yes, I am. He said, hey, I'm gonna send you one, your wife one, your mom one. I mean, just super great. Anyway, I even tried to, hey, let me pay for the postage. Let me, give you some money. He was like, no, this is something I like to do. Really, really nice. So, get my glasses on just in case I have to read anything, the old readers. But he sent me a pocket cross. You've probably seen these on some other channels. Really cool. It's made out of olive wood, actually. It's from Jerusalem. Really cool. So he sent me a little pocket cross. He sent my mom and my wife a pocket cross as well. Let's see, he sent me a little card, the Lord's Prayer, and it came in this bag with the cross. He also sent me a bandana with the American flag on it, which, hey, I like that too. Very nice. And he also sent me a little knife. It's a Fishers of Men. It's a little frost cutlery knife. We'll just look at this one now, and then when we go over the table, we'll go to the knife review I was going to do. But it's a neat little knife. He's a very, very good man, very Christian man. And he sent me this knife. It says, follow me and I will make you fishers of men. It's a frost cutlery, surgical steel, just a neat little pocket knife. I'm sure if you carried this one around, somebody would probably ask you some questions about it. You could pull it out and maybe, tell them a little bit about it. Anyway, again, I appreciate that. That was from Clark's Kentucky Knives, and I have his sticker. I need to find it. I don't know where. Must have it. Oh, I've already put it over in my sticker group, I think. Oh, hold on. Maybe this is it in here. Nope. I was trying to save it for the video before I put it with my other stickers. So this is his sticker, Clark's Kentucky Knives. So y'all go check him out. It's got a great video. It's got a lot of good stuff. I'm gonna get this other one out here too. This is Bubba's EDC, and the knife we're gonna talk about tonight came from him for his 500 subscriber video that he did and a giveaway. So anyway, let's take a look at that buck 110. All right, guys, so we're gonna check out this buck here. Again, this is the one that I won from Bubba's EDC back when he had his 500 subscribers. And I'm telling you, he's on fire. He's probably got, there's no telling how many subscribers he has now, but I can promise you it's well over that amount. All right, I may have got this right when I started my channel too. So this is a Buck 110. It's an OD green. It's a not a real heavy knife, so that's great. It has a very small pocket clip, which I like those. A lot of people don't, but I'm a fan. I think they sit great in your pocket. Has the little, at first I almost thought that was a stake and I was looking, but it's an anvil, like a little anvil cut out. But at first I was going, wait a minute, what state is this? But anyway, it's an anvil. But it's got the pocket clip there with the screws where you can reverse it if you wanted to. This one is a 110 Slim. Has a nice thumb stud there, which you saw pops out really well. And it is a Buck, made in the USA. Now this one has the, I'm trying to think of the right word for it. So you know how some knives have the high polish? This one is a, how do you word this? I believe it is called, heck, I can't think of it. It's like totally out of my mind right now. But I want to say stonewash. But then that reminds me of the old blue jeans everyone wore. But yeah, I think it's a stonewash. Anyway, we'll look that up later. But it's a cool knife, and I mean, it is sharp. I was really surprised how sharp this was out of the box. It's a very cool knife. It has a lock blade, as you can tell, locks right there. This is probably like a fiberglass, glass-filled handle. We can look at the box and see what all it tells us about it. But yeah, I really like that. And I like the way that blade looks too. This is kind of a good old working man's knife, but it's also just a great overall knife to carry. It's a good size. You know how a Buck one, well, I don't know if y'all know or not, but a Buck 110 is a heavy knife. And this one gives you a good sized blade, but it's the slim version. So it's not heavy at all. I'm telling you guys, this thing probably weighs probably 3 ounces. I'm not positive. I'd have to look it up. Right here, it's got the little Buck logo. It's got some good texturing here that you can grip well. Same on that side. Again, you just flip it out with that. What I do, which I don't know, well, I don't know if I can do this one-handed. If I wasn't sitting here with the tripod, what I usually do is when I pop one out, I'll just do this and wiggle it down a little bit and fold it over. But anyway, it's hard to do right using a tripod. I just press that, maybe hit this on the blue jeans. So I make it one-handed all the way to where I don't even have to, you know, just press in the lock, do like this on my blue jeans, fold it, and pow. So it's not a two-handed knife. It's definitely a one-handed knife. There's no fingernail groove there, but you don't need one. You could grip it here. Heck, you can grip it all the way down to here to pull it out if you wanted to. But I like a thumb stud. I like to flick one out and be ready. Great knife. I carried this one for a while, and you know, I've just got a bunch of knives, so I switch them out all the time. But now that I pulled this one back out, I may have to carry it a while. Maybe be a good carrier. I like to take these to work, which I don't know what size blades you're supposed to have at my work. I don't know if they're really even picky about that, but this one sits good, so it's not like it's, you know, protruding or looking like a big knife, even though it is a good sized knife. Great knife though. So this, again, this is the OD green. I think they make one in orange. I don't know what other colors they make them in, but if you don't have one, it would be a great knife to add to your collection, especially if you use a knife. If you're an actual user and not a guy that's, you know, just putting them in a drawer, and you need one that's going to be tough, one that's a beefy knife that will do about any job you need, then this is definitely the knife for you. We'll do some 110s in future videos, and you'll see the difference of how big they are compared to these. I mean, that's like really thin. I didn't even notice it had a thumb stud on this side. I'm not left-handed, but I guess if you are, you could do it that way. That was kind of awkward for me. I don't guess I've ever opened a knife left-handed. But this is the knife, guys. Again, I want to thank Bubba's EDC for giving me this back on his giveaway. Also, I want to thank Clark's Kentucky Knives for his pocket cross and his kind words. Really good guy. Check out both their channels if you haven't already subscribed. Hopefully you have. If not, check them out. They've got some great content, great knives, and they're really good people. I've really enjoyed talking to them. Anyway, we will see y'all next video. Talk to you later.